Hey everyone, Phi Farley here. It is February 26th. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We have got a really good slate of NCAA basketball games out there. I got NCAA's basketball's best bet coming to you in just 1 second, coming off a win yesterday. Nice little Alcorn State big showdown against Alabama A&M. Picking up the big win. I love those games, having digging into a line that kind of goes under the radar and pulling out a win yesterday. Never really in question, just sitting between 6 to 10 points, end up winning by 6, covering the 4. So nice win there. We'll pocket it over on patreon.com. Rest of the patreon.com individuals got a 3-in-1 day going to you. NBA's best bet also came through with the win. By the way, NBA only 3 plays, so if there's going to be any plays, it'll be over on patreon.com. So slash Phi Farley. So you can check that out there. No best bet today, as time is limited, and also just with a short slate of games, nothing overly appetizing. So we're going to pass there. All right, so let's talk about tonight's games. Oh, by the way, thank you to the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, take a second, hit the notification bell, get my picks as soon as they come on out. You can follow me at Phi Farley for Twitter, as well, like I said, is at patreon.com/Phi Farley to get all my other plays as soon as they come out. First place they go is to patreon.com/Phi Farley. So they get the picks even before they come up on YouTube for the daily best bet. So go over there and check that out. And don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. Get the content for the rest of the NCAA basketball season, rivalry week, conference tournaments, March Madness. There's so much content. Then you got baseball around the corner, which was my best sport when it comes to sports capping. For crying out loud, I have a bulldog named Hershiser and another one named DiMaggio. So it is by far my best sport. And then you got NBA going into playoff time here around the corner. So a lot of content to follow along with here on both patreon.com/Phi Farley as well as YouTube. So, all right, let's talk about tonight's slate of games because there's some really good ones. Interesting lines. You got North Carolina, Syracuse. It's an interesting spot. North Carolina has been exceeding expectations, covering their spreads. Syracuse coming into town off of a close game, but a 10-point loss to Duke. And now they're going to try and take down the Tar Heels in North Carolina. We'll see if they catch them at a flat spot. Texas A&M has been playing up, and here they're traveling to LSU. It'll be interesting to see if they can cover that 12-point spread in LSU. LSU has been playing great, and they've been playing up, but they can keep it up here with A&M coming into town. Wisconsin, Indiana, another good game. Going on the road to try and guard Langford is going to be a task for Wisconsin. We'll see if they're up for it. And another game that I like, Memphis, Temple. Memphis, really good at home. Can they capitalize on Temple on the road, a team they've lost to earlier this season? All right, so let's talk about what I think is the best bet of the day. And we're talking about Virginia Commonwealth hosting St. Louis. The one reason I like about this is that we've seen what I call stubborn line movement. And I'm probably going to put out a separate video on this, on what I mean when I refer to stubborn line movement. And that's where we get bigger money over on one team, but the line moves the other way intentfully. So it moves the other way because the line was set wrong. What I believe the line was set wrong to begin with. There could be other factors. It could be injuries, you name it. But for some reason, the line is going away from the bigger money in what I call stubborn line movement. So today, this game has stubborn line movement. We're getting bigger money over on St. Louis, but the line has moved from 9 to 9.5 in favor of Virginia Commonwealth. And as we look at this, we could see one reason why. Let's look at KP. KP has this game pegged at a 12.5 point difference on a neutral court at home court advantage. We're looking at a 17-point favorite here in VCU, and yet the line opened at 9. VCU has absolutely destroyed everybody at home in their path. The last few games, George Washington, bottom of the conference, they beat them by, 28. Rhode Island, formidable opponent, beat them by 34. Richmond, beat them by 21 at home. George Mason's a good team, real good defensive team, beat them by 16. There's not really been a team close. UMass always plays their opponents close, but in this particular game, they won by 18. Those are the last few home games for VCU. Now St. Louis is supposed to be coming into town. St. Louis, against some of their tougher opponents on the road, has really laid an egg. Against Dayton, they lose by 8. Against St. Joe's, they lose by 30. Rhode Island, they lose by 11. And then before that, Duquesne losing by 4. Duquesne, a pretty tough opponent. But really, when it comes to good defense, they have a hard time overcoming that barrier. And really, VCU is all about the defense. They really play their offense through their defense. And this is going to be a really good spot for them. So I think 9.5 is nothing for them. I'm laying the 9.5, taking the Rams, VCU all the way. I think it's going to be early and often, and they won't look back. I think we got a big, big victory for VCU. So give me the Rams minus the 9.5. Good luck, everyone, tonight. Again, other picks, patreon.com/Phi Farley. Check those out, and we'll see you again soon.